Zdena, thanks very much for joining us. For those who don't know Zeitraum Student Housing, you're obviously the managing director, but just tell us a little bit more about the business and the strategy.
Zeitraum Student Housing is a student housing operator. We started our business, let's say 5 years ago in Prague with our first student house. Currently, we are running 460 beds in Prague. And this year we will open 2 more buildings. There the business will be much more focused on serviced apartments, so on a little bit another type of client, let's say. Our strategy is to increase, of course, our portfolio. So we want to increase in Czech Republic. We are looking to Poland. We have some plans already for some student cities in Poland. Yes, so big plans.
How do you see the outlook for particularly student housing in the CEE, Zdena?
I think the opportunities here are very big. I mean, when you look, for example, Czech Republic and Poland, Czech Republic, the demand of student housing and dormitories is very big. Just, I think, 20% of all public and private dormitories covered the demand of all students, domestic students and students coming from other countries. In Poland, this number is only 10%, and a minimum of this 10% is covered by private investors. So I think the opportunities are great, the chances are good. And of course, but this is not only for CEE, the numbers of students are growing. I mean, 10 years ago, not everyone was studying. Today, when you see our kids, all of them, they want to go university, they want to go abroad to study. So yeah, we see it very positively and want to grow.
You mentioned, Zdena, that you were also looking at serviced apartments. I guess, how do you see the differences in terms of demand for serviced apartments versus student housing in CEE?
I think for both businesses, the demand in CEE is very big. Of course, serviced apartments, you have another type of client. Serviced apartments you will not rent to a student. Serviced apartments usually are on a better, let's say, quality. The standards are much higher, and of course also the prices. So the client for serviced apartments is typically young professionals, companies for the employees, and so on. And also, of course, serviced apartments are also very often used by tourists. So, for example, in Prague, we have a big tourist market.
In terms of the sort of opportunities you're looking for, where is your focus in terms of expansion? Is this new build? Is it reconversion? What sort of real estate assets are you looking for, Zdena?
Right now, all of our buildings in Prague have been refurbishments. So we bought existing buildings and refurbished them, and that is the current situation. But of course, Poland, for example, we have a different market there. The cities have a different structure than, for example, Prague. So here we are looking for both, for existing buildings, as this, of course, the construction is going on much quicker, let's say, the whole development. But also we are looking for bigger investments, let's say on a green field, but always in a very good location, I think. And these are our experiences from Prague. Even if you have a student house, the good location and even a very city center location is very, very important for the students. This is very important for us. And of course, to have a green field development would be difficult, for example, in Prague, when you want to, at the same time, to have a good location.
And Zdena, you mentioned expansion into Poland, particularly. Which are the key cities for you?
For us, of course, the big student cities are most important. So let's start with Warsaw. We plan to open 2 buildings in Warsaw next year. Together, hopefully, we will have something around 600 beds. We are looking to Kraków. Also in the pipeline, 600-700 beds in Kraków, and of course also Tri-City, Danzig, Sopot is on our focus.
Really good to catch up. Thanks very much, Zdena.
Thank you very much, Richard.